who has always been enforced with student leaders for student money that which be clean at 25% cut is that light. We seek to call on the Nsegu Kone to relinquish the office of student affairs. If he refuses to leave, there will be continuous resistance of rebellion on the campuses of the University of Liberia. The Vanguard Student Education Party welcomes Dr. R. Hassan Contel to the University of Liberia as interim president, who has once again been trusted to serve as his alma mater in a strategic form to ensure tranquility is restored in the campuses of the University of Liberia. This preferment from the Board of Trustees speaks a lot. It might have a significant impact in short term on the university smooth transition. We students and managers of the Vanguard Student Education Party who have been engaging past president of the University of Liberia on principle and policies that don't blossom the growth and development of the university. See this preferment from the President of the Republic. That was done in accordance with the Board of Trustees as a milestone of progress as the university in transition period. So believe that Dr. R. Hassan Conte, who is an international diplomat and academic scholar, who served the University of Liberia as its 12th president from 2004 to 2008, developed and made the university then to expand in the field of academia. During time, he co-founded the Association of Liberia University, where he served as vice president for academic programs, has the capacity to steer the affairs and transition the policies that will help stabilize the university from its leadership. Comrades and friends, progressive journalists, we want to say to you that long live the fighting spirit of the courageous Vanguard Student Education Party, long live the fighting spirit of the militants, long live democracy, long live the ever-potent Vanguard Student Education Party. Done and issued on this 15th day of July, AD 2024, by and through the mandate of the 32nd Politburo and Central Committee concomitantly of the Vanguard Student Education Party. Signed, Comrade ASG Kelvin Obo George of the Vanguard Student Education Party. Approved, Comrade Chairman Kevin Abluwa Batua, Chairman of the Vanguard Student Education Party.
So keep following. We are right here on the Capitol Hill campus of the University of Liberia, where the student unification party has gathered this morning to largely dissolve the entrance exam of the university. I think we are seeing all around here where those have come to write.
What's the regret about the action? What's the regret about the action? Because now they have written as far as they have people imparted to them down. So now as far as I'm saying ready, how to make sure and then people make sure that 37 things, because as a students, the state of university, and we all we are innovators, the primary fractures and the state of universities, and while being the maze of made us ability leaders, it's all make things good for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's the level here? What's the level here? Freshman. Oh, freshman. Okay, thank you so much. One of the student leaders here. All right. So welcome to school. Yeah, we introduced ourselves. We were talking, and then we had to listen to those many things. Yeah.
Thank you. And so I'm William B. Sandro Jr., student representative for the New York Council in Liberia and doing student insurance dealership. Yeah, so as we did ask the question about violence on footy, and I told you that it was unfortunate, and I came across the situation at hand. We are being to know about the issues surrounding today's action. So I previously informed you that it centers around political party differences. So
within the university
of Liberia.
Okay. So when you say it's centered around political party differences within the university, what are you clearly trying to say?
Yeah, so that has to do with politics.
Yeah, so what I think about this entire,
when we started the struggle, we thought that we were profitable.
your name, please.
My name is Ishaka Jekuma, the membership chair of the Founders Unification Party. We are
Because when you show that somebody leaves the University of Liberia because he's very corrupt, he's a thief, he's a rogue, he must leave the university. It's time for you to answer the university. Seru Kone has engineered a lot of corruption activity on this campus. So there's no need, there's no impact of Seru Kone on the campus. They have been here for over 20 years. 20 years of service in the University of Liberia, and there's no change. Seru Kone leave the university or else there will be no further will continue resisting protest on this campus. We are very clear, we are adamant, we are resolute, and we will not be deterred by anybody.
With all the allegations you leverage against him, do you have evidence for it?
There are evidences. The next president of the Vanguard.
When you say he's criminal, what can you prove? From what perspective?
The various entrances that have been examined, have been carried on this campus. The university, the leaders of the university, who cannot be extricated from that clique. In spite of them, they are pocketing those fees of the entrances for their own personal aggrandizement. There's no change. Look at the University of Liberia.
So whenever
very deplorable, students are sitting in ECP every building, the rain is falling.
You talk about this. You talk about the university being deplorable. The current status of the university for the past months is better than how it was. We all know that of recent the university was renovated. I saw it.
They see full the money.
I saw the painting of the various buildings. I saw the painting of the various buildings. I saw. The funds were
corrupted. There's no impact of the so-called renovation. That's not the ones of fail.
Some may say you were settlement.
So keep following. So we continue with.
They will come and ask us not to either be students regretting their action. So yes, bro, you are talking. It seems like I don't want to say unlucky, but anytime we interview they will kind of
they know me and we played our part before years back. We represented the Avant-Garde Student Alliance of the University of Liberia as chairperson, and today we are presented to the leadership of the University of Liberia as regards to student representation.
So you are part of the university student leadership in terms of students?
Yeah.
Okay.
So but then we participated in the political side that has to do with political party like they are doing now. So we passed through that strength, and but ours were not on the basis of what is unfolding now.
So now it is good. It is good that you part of the student leadership at the State University, right? They are alleging that the vice president for student affairs, Mr. Kone, is criminal, and he's this, he's that, and they want him leave the university.
So as a student representative to the UL Council, and I told you that I participated in the active agitation of political parties on this campus representing the Avant-Garde Student Alliance, OSA. And we know the guys, they're from the Student Education Party. But what is unfolding, previously I told you that it has to do with political party disenchantment or difference. So over the period of time, about 6 to 8 months now, the Student Education Party has been experiencing some fraction in the party that has to do with chairmanship. We, as COSA, it's normal, it normally happens in the political setting where we struggle for power. But your struggle for power within the political party should not supersede the interests of the student in terms of the academic activities of soldiers. So the struggle for power within your political party should be handled within, inwardly, and not to come on the campus of the University of Liberia, particularly UL campus, and disrupt classes. We didn't do that. If your issues are student-based, that has to do with internet or some kind of buses, those were things that we agitated on behalf of students in regards to our party. But today, what is unfolding, what you have just witnessed, is unorthodox, because as per my understanding, this particular man in question is not a legitimate chairman of SUP. The reason why they got issue with Dinkone, quote unquote, they said that Dinkone was able to recognize the authority that has to do with Kevin. When. And so with that, they believe that the corner has infringed on their right. So they are calling for the removal of the corner. It's not ideological, it's not student-based, it's not student-sentimental, it's about their personal interest. And today, the students are victimized about their quote-unquote egotistic behavior of leadership. But we want to say as student representatives, and that's why I wrote in the leadership chapter where the corner is, because there has been a number of things. We don't want to preach the politics. I'm a student representative, but there has been a number of things that this kind of authority has gone on this campus, and student affairs are not taking any drastic action. Whether we did it in the past, whether others did it, they have not taken drastic action. And I want to be so much coming down hard on the studentification party because they have perpetrated violence on this campus numerous times, and student affairs have not taken action. Today, their own making is standing against them, is biting them. And all we can say is that we are here to protect the interests of the students. King Kone and that of the new leadership must step in and take action. Just take action.
What action
will
you recommend?
The action they have within the purview that has to do with student governance. They have student handbook.
The party that you form part of is on record signed with state political actors disrupting academic activity here. When you came to realize that it is bad to disrupt academic activity here, when you spearheaded some of this action here.
So, with your allegation, I consider it as an allegation.
I provide coverage on many of the protests that were led by you here.
We are some of the journalists who
provide all of our protestation, and I make it clear, all of our protestation on this campus has been in the interest of the students.
Students are accused your party here of stealing.
We are not in debate, you are interviewing me, right?
I'm trying to remind you of some of the activity here before.
That's what I'm telling you. On our watch, on our party, because the students are alive. All of our protestation have been in the interest of the students. One, let me name to you the issue that has to do with free tuition on this campus. It was the avant-garde party. So you care to raise an instinct as what is being demonstrated here today. That's why I say I'm a student representative. I represent SUPs, I represent POSA. I don't want to be too political. That days of being political on the chairmanship of the avant-garde party is gone. So I don't want to come down high on the studentification party because they have their members. But we want to say, as per the record, the studentification party has been the one that has orchestrated violence on this campus. That have brutalized students, ordinary students. We have footage to that. And student affairs have never taken a drastic action. I challenge you to show any evidence of coming down on students of violence on this campus. So we want to say, as
what will you recommend to the
recommendation is that student affairs must look within the handbook. That any student who can make the act of an other own outside of academic activity, they are penalties, they have to do with suspension, they have to do with expulsion. And so, over the years, they have not practiced that. Let's agree that the avant-garde party did it. So, as student representative, what has student affairs done to them? Are they suspended on a student? So, what we are witnessing is false on student affairs.
Until you tell us.
So, I'm telling you that student affairs, over the years, by almost decades, they have not taken any action against this kind of activity. Today's students should be taking the test. So, it tells you that the student affairs is in help in terms of governing the affair of the students to protect the rights of students. And we as student leaders are here to protect the rights of students in terms of the academic students. We may be active in politics, but our understanding from the avant-garde party that you are involved into advocacy should not be a hindrance because you are advocating for students. So how can students be taking the funnel in your mind and come and disrupt them? What does that mean? Are you advocating? They assume that you have party with your issue in your party. You have issue with the economy. Is that central around disrupting the student class? You know the economy office. You know the economy personally. You got a board of trustees. You can write a letter and take it home to the corner, but not to disrupt the student.
You guys are students at this university. This is the method continuously over the path that you have used.
I'm telling you that student affairs. I'm saying as student representative, if the students should want anyone liable of these actions, student affairs will be responsible. And we are calling upon student affairs to take drastic action. Because there will be a time that the students will take their own authority into their own hand and will be tied. You see 15 men in your mind, if these students want to resist those guys,
You know what will happen here?
Your conclusion segment, sir.
So we are saying a student's affair cannot take charge of the matter and settle it. The students themselves will protect themselves. You know what Miso will take it instead of showing grab bottle?
So instead of
So whether the student education party has a fragment in leadership, a student affair is charged to settle that, and up to now it has not settled, and the students are victimized. We are calling upon the new leadership honor that as a content to ensure that student affairs get in and settle this matter in the sooner possible. Thank you. So thank you. We look forward.
Your name again?
I'm going to be Sando Junior, student representative in the council.
Thank you.
So we can have
I think you hear from.
I just want to talk to
I don't know if some of the students will be willing.
Let them tell us what they make of their welcome. Let's try to talk to this lady. This is School TV. Okay, it's on the other side. You just, maybe you can just introduce yourself. I know you came for exam this morning. Unfortunately, you are out. Tell the public how you feel about this afternoon.
I'm really happy. Well, this morning was been fun. So we are very, very much proud about the idea because some of us were prepared to take our tests and we are prepared to take tests this week and go to our little hustle for the following week of the semester can be open again. But it is so sad that they rent down us grab bottles. You know, we are ladies, things God makes it for some of us. It is not easy. It is not easy for we the few males to leave our activities to come to school. Just imagine, and then we are not learning anything. Every day is a protest on UL campus. So we want the government to look into it.
So, what are you regretting so far? Besides, being thrown out of the class today, what are you regretting?
I'm regretting by leaving my home, leaving my child, by coming on in the name of family to take tests. At the end of the day, we never completed the test. That's my regret.
So, you try to make recommendation to the administration and even the government. What are those specific recommendations that you make?
If there's to be action, what action are you recommending to the administration to be taking against these guys?
Based on the action, we're letting administrations to take action on the parties that always do those things back. Probably calling them and talking to them. They are not advocating for us. Because if they are advocating for us, they should allow us to take our tests and then they can go on with what they want to do. But they didn't allow us, so they say that they are advocating for us. Destroying our tests is not advocating. They want to destroy us. They are not advocating for us.
Is there any way maybe regretting why you should enter the University of Liberia instead of...
Well, I'm regretting, but I have no means. There's the only university that I can afford to come. So I will regret, but I have to be patient, but I don't have money to other private universities to extend my education.
Right. Thank you so much. Is there any again? What are you reading?
I'm Benny Wilson, reading public administration, major sociology, management.
Thank you so much.
I think here for yourself, student expressing disappointment in the action of the student unification party. SUP.
Yeah, so you could be the last person. Thank you. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Emmanuel M. Guzin.
Okay.
Student at the University of Liberia, reading public administration major.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us your opinion about this action.
Honestly, what happened yesterday, I believe that the administration are playing a political issue with our education.
Okay.
And our students as well, who should be in a better position of placing themselves together for a better society. They are agree with the administration today and they are disrupting activity of the state-run university. I'm only calling on them. The students, the people students assembled at this place, they are now at the content. The Because we say for what threatening the students' life, then our education, our academic activity smoothly go on rather than, disrupting our activity. Because what happening today on the campus of the University of Liberia is a quite unfortunate issue. You cannot be protesting for a genuine cause for threatening the peaceful citizens of the university life. At what time?
The peaceful students.
Peaceful students. I believe that what is happening soon now is that SUP has gone apart. We listened to a portion of the university's student unification party of recent. They said that students were going to go about it taking an exam or taking a final. Why come at this stage, in fact, disrupting activity? If people are using administration and using you people because they are giving you down to disrupt academic activity, they will not help.
So now, when you said giving down, what do you mean?
We are giving them money.
Who giving the students?
I clearly understand that the administration, some portion of the administration has involved with those issues about students continue to work and disrupt activity on this campus.
Let's take time, right, on this particular issue, right? When you said the administration giving money to students to carry on these actions, will you like to be specific, perhaps? Who is that administrator? Maybe, just tell us clearly.
Those are involved. The issue is very simple. What may have seen is that if you look at the activity of the student unification party now, they have become splendid. In fact, what they do normally is that they will go to other portions. Then now they still have two party chairmen. Who can the student listen to? You brought up a genuine advocacy for the student life of the university. You are splendid yourself. In fact, other people will be backing the man who is free today to be corrupt man. In other portions, this is the background we are saying that clearly that the administrators are involved with the issue of splitting the student group. In fact, disrupting academic activities on this campus. So we are calling on them to stop those things because.
So in short, are you alleging that some administrators in the University of Liberia will pay some of the students that you do this in my interest, and the other people do this? I mean, that's what I want to get.
Exactly. The activity of the student is foreign to those things that there have been people, administrators who have been splitting them, into part for them to go about it, disrupting academic activity. Because nothing they are doing that will be beneficial to the student body. One group will not be saying, don't go back to class, and other people. What we are here for is to learn. What wastes our time? What waste the student time? In fact, you are protesting for a man to resign as the administrator. What bring about what threatening of the student life? If you are considering yourself to be a student, you should be placed in a position that to advocate for the entire student body of the state-run university. But you see few group of people coming in the form of SUP. That should not be. We believe that what SUP was funded for is not what we are seeing today. So we regret the action. We believe that the administration will come up with a full day for our final test and let it be known to all students that we have revised or test schedule for the semester. We want to complete this semester. We believe by September graduation should be taking place at the University of Liberia. We want to complete our semester successfully. Now wherein people want to be setting level of political appointment at the detriment of the student community. So I want to say thank you for giving me the time.
Your name?
I'm Emmanuel M. Gruzian.
All right, thank you. I think you are here for yourself. Statement from various speakers on the campus here. Keep following. This is OKFM 99.5 and OKTV. My name is Fasu M. Dozo. Here bringing you this live broadcast. Keep tuned. We will be back sensibly in case of any other action.